Now, our next guest is supposed to be Janice. Janice King. Is Janice King with us? There she is.
I'm back. Yeah, what happened? You just blink and cough, and then I'm back here. So, hi, how you guys doing? Happy Veterans Day
Good.
to everybody.
How are you doing?
Doing great, and thank you for guys having me. Brian Arrington did nominated me to be talking to you guys today, and well,
That's
uh,
terrific. Janice, real quick. So Brian brought you in. Thank you. What service were you in? Or are you
Army.
still in?
Oh no, I'm IETS last May. I was in the Army Reserve when I finished my contract.
Okay. Excellent. Well, I can't wait to hear your story. So I'm actually gonna get out of the way, let you talk, but if you need me to ask you questions, just let me know.
Absolutely, will do. So, yes, so hello everyone. Happy Veterans Day. My name is Janice King. A little bit about myself. I'm an Army veteran. I served in the Army for 15 years. And I'm gonna share real quick here. Let me see if we can share screen. I promise I'm not gonna kill you all by death by PowerPoint thing. Yeah. Oh, I don't think yeah, it's not letting me share. But anyway, so without any further ado, so I'm an Army veteran, 15 years in the Army, and I ETS last May. And as of right now, I work as an unpaid intern for NASA and at the Houston Space Center. And while I'm waiting for my GI Bill and my VA claim and all that. So I've been working as an independent musician. I also became a artist and a music producer and a musician by accident. And now I want to say thank you all for having me here and welcome everybody. Today, if I sound a little bit scripted, I'm reading through some notes here. Today, we're rightly taking a small pause to honor the incredible service of our veterans, which is all of you. But let's be honest, just saying thank you for your service or thank you and so on and so forth sometimes can feel a little bit comfortable cliche. True gratitude isn't just one day and it's not just a moment. It is an entire lifetime commitment to yourself, to the community. How can you give back to your brothers and sisters in arms? Today I'm not having intention to talk about battles or who this and that or history. I want to talk more about today's day, the present, the skills, the challenges, and the concrete ways as us veterans, a community, can we move beyond platitudes to be genuinely supportive to our neighbors, colleagues, friends, brothers, and sisters. And my first pillar will be the duality of the transition. When a veteran transitions, they bring a unique set of skill set, as we are aware, and even researchers in the past have confirmed this. Um, Skill set that is often unmatched, leadership under pressure, critical thinking in chaotic environments, being able to meet a deadline with just little to no knowledge on whatever topic. Hey, like you're in charge of XYZ, I need this done in 2 hours. Uh, that we all, including myself, we have gone through. And understanding the teamwork, the what is actually teamwork, team collaboration, that the corporate world desperately needs so much. Their mission, corporate is mission focused in some to some extension, not like us in the military. Um, but corporate shouldn't just hire because they are veterans. They should hire them because they are elite professionals with a unique skill set that civilians, sorry folks, civilians sometimes they might lack. Transition is difficult. And let me tell you about myself. When I got out of the military, I got a ETS in the reserve. And I thought the whole transition effect just happened only to active duty. And when I took my boots after drill, like I didn't have that like, oh, another drill, throwing my uniform on the laundry basket and done. No, it reality sinked in, and I had a plethora of feelings that I still cannot put words together. It feels like something real. I was like, I thought this was just active duty. Now, transition, yes, is difficult. The most common struggle myself hear about often isn't just finding a job, it's finding a purpose, a life purpose, a soul purpose. It's moving from a collective mission and structure to an isolated desk in a whole entire different world. We need to acknowledge the silent struggles like PTSD, the moral injury, and the simple difficulty of relearning how to be a civilian. And apparently, reservists, they also face that too. My advice, based on anecdotes from other brothers and sisters, and including myself, is your ETS time frame, like let's say you're 90 days from ETS isn't from now. Go, yes, like they say, they tell you like go to tab. I don't know, they might change name right now, but when I was in, they call it tab services. So go beyond tab, start networking beyond base, beyond tab, like LinkedIn, as some panelists from prior sessions have mentioned. LinkedIn is a good way, yes. Also networking events, LinkedIn. Start networking with civilians, including the corporate America, civilian, HR, recruiters. Have some savings too, like those final paychecks, start to like build a little bit of savings. Do not rush. And one that I will like, my heated advice, do not rush to move into your hometown. Because like one wise man, also a veteran, told me like, forget about your hometown. The hometown that you left when you joined the military does not longer exist. Now, from the veteran status and beyond, I will say find local veteran communities, take advantage of all the excuse me, resources that have been shared here, or find yourselves like some local in your neighborhood resources, like community events, support groups, and importantly, mental health is a priority. Make your mental health a priority. Whether you get diagnosed with PTSD or after ETSing, you got depressed, just mental health. There's tons of available to little to no cost mental health resources up there to help you cope with the new lifestyle. And my second pillar will be supporting the your veteran support system. So most of us will have a support system at home. If you don't get it at home, you will get it as friends. If not, well, then your local veteran community, whichever your support group and social support network is, providing support to them. We must also support the invisible infrastructure, the spouses, the children's, the friends. Their lives are also fundamentally altered by service. Look for local military spouse networks too, for example, or volunteer at a camp or for military children's, for example. Sim or simply just offer a hand to a neighbor or a spouse or a deployed one who got returned, just, hey, I'm here to help, provide support.
That's
And
great.
am I out of time?
We're at, yeah, we're at time basically, but these are really great points about the fact that you're talking about how we need to reach out to each other. That is so incredibly um needed. I think we realize that, I've talked a lot about the camaraderie in the military, and then we come out and we find that, that society isn't always really like that. And so sometimes some of us who, when they get out, whether it's leaving active duty or even from the reserves, where you still have that sense of belonging in that community, that sometimes that is missing, and that is really traumatic for folks. And so, thank you for everything that you're doing to encourage that. I wish we had more time. How can people reach out to you and connect and learn more about you and what you're doing?
That's what I was gonna. Unfortunately, I'm trying to share a slide here with my contact information and my
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
we don't have the ability to do that. So just
Dang.
so can we just find can we
LinkedIn.
find you on LinkedIn, or do you have a web page?
Yeah, I do have a LinkedIn. I have a YouTube channel because if whether you can reach out to LinkedIn to me, and then I'm also like doing music to support the veteran community. I started my own YouTube channel as well, and I'm also on social media. So for now, just reach me out to LinkedIn, same name as is showing in the screen, Janice King. And even if you're a struggling veteran and you need somebody to talk, I'm not the most soft-spoken person, but yeah, like I'm here for you guys.
We don't need soft spoken. We need reality. So thank you,
Good.
Janice. Greatly appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you for everything you're doing.